Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mr. Cooper with my second primary principal vlog for the month of October. I just want to update you with a few exciting things coming up, celebrate some things that have taken place so far this term, and hopefully provide you with some extra information to go alongside your newsletter. First of all, thank you so much to all parents who attended our parent meetings. They were online to allow you to easily access those meetings and meet your class teacher for a summary of the progress that they're making so far and what they need to do next in order to continue that wonderful progress. Obviously, those are 10-minute meetings, and we know sometimes it's impossible to get all the information you might need during those 10 minutes. So if you do have any further follow-up questions, queries, or you would like another meeting, then please email your class teacher and they'll be able to share any additional information you need, but also arrange a phone call or another face-to-face meeting to go through anything that you maybe needed a bit more time to go through and weren't able to discuss during those parents' meetings. These formal conversations are always useful as a touch base, but we also know that sometimes that personalised communication is needed, and so if you need any further information, then please reach out to your child's class teacher. To continue that clear communication with parents, we've got some up-and-coming events and things that I wanted to put on your radar. Learning Ladders has been released with parents. If you haven't accessed Learning Ladders yet, then please look out in the class newsletter for an opportunity to look on Learning Ladders, which is basically all the curriculum objectives and your child has been marked against. So it will tell you what your child has achieved so far this year and what learning objectives they're currently working on at this moment in time. If you don't know how to access your Learning Ladders account, then please do email your class teacher or Mr. Waterworth, and he'll be able to set you up with your login details that you will have set up previously with your email and create your own password, but he'll be able to assist you if you're unable to access those at this moment in time. And it's another opportunity to find out a little bit more about the type of progress your child is making and the objectives that they're working upon at this moment in time. In terms of learning celebrations, so we know that those online meetings are useful, but we obviously want our parents to be in school as well and seeing the work that your children are producing. So we have our learning celebrations coming up. The learning celebration is an opportunity for you to come in for one morning to sit down with your child and their work and look through their books and celebrate all the progress and the hard work that they've put in so far this term. So please look out in the class newsletters for those dates and how to register yourself for a morning so you can come in and celebrate the learning that your child is making at this moment in time. So look out for those learning celebrations. And finally, at the end of term, we will release our Term 1 reports. The Term 1 reports will share a summative judgment about how your child is performing against the curriculum standards and what your teacher is predicting they will achieve by the end of the academic year. And that's broken into 3 or 4 grades. We have children that are working at curriculum standard, which means they're working at the curriculum objectives for their year group, which is amazing. We have working above curriculum standards, which means they're working beyond the curriculum expectations for the year group. And then we have working towards, and that is really for students who are not quite there yet to working at the curriculum standards and may need some additional support. So that's the report that will summarise all the conversations that you've had with your class teacher, with your child, and the progress that they're making so far. Okay, so those are 3 or 4 things I just want to highlight that will really help you in understanding the type of progress that your child is making. And again, if you have any questions about any of these things, your class teacher is on hand to answer them. Some more exciting things that are coming up. So obviously our Year 6 children have been welcomed back today. They've been on their camp, their trip away for a number of nights where they've been challenging themselves, doing exciting outdoor activities to really build their teamwork skills, their confidence, and to take a few risks as well and take themselves out of their comfort zone. They've certainly come back excited, eager to tell their stories, but also very tired as well. And obviously we have our Year 5 camp coming up very soon. Thank you to all the parents that have signed up for those. It really does give the children the confidence and an opportunity to really take a risk and do something different within the educational setting. So it's been wonderful to see students taking part for Year 6, and again our Year 5 camp is coming up very, very soon. And finally, we have our winter concerts. So our winter concerts will be for our younger year groups, for FS and our younger year groups in primary. That's a really opportunity for students to perform on stage, to celebrate the winter period, to celebrate the festivities, but also for our community to be invited in and watch our children perform on stage. Some of our older year groups, they will not be having a winter concert. They'll be having different concerts later in the year. We obviously have our Year 5 and 6 production, which is an opportunity for Year 5 and 6s to perform on stage if they choose to do so as part of that production. But we'll also have some other productions and concerts in the spring and the summer term for our older year groups to perform in front of our families as well. So please do look out for all these opportunities, and if you are a parent in the younger years in FS and primary, then please look out for those dates for the winter concerts, again shared in my class newsletter, and we'd love to see as many of you join us for those celebrations towards the end of this term. So that's all from me. Lots of exciting updates, and it's really important that we're communicating really clear about your child's progress, and the main message is that if you have any questions regarding any of these things, your class teacher is on hand to answer them. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back in another month's time at the end of November sharing some more exciting updates. Thank you. Goodbye.